Greetings, user. Neural link established. Ready for takeoff.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mania 4C World Cup 2021. And we're finally back with some more matches that are coming right up to you. I'm joined with commentators. I'm Mifa, and I'll be joining with Orca. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Good morning to our EST viewers. I suppose good night to our Asian viewers. So we're gonna be seeing China versus Venezuela. It's a little bit of an early morning for me, so you have to excuse my voice a little bit. But Mifa, you want to introduce these teams maybe a little bit?
Yeah. So we do have which is China versus Venezuela. Very interesting. I think in terms of seedings, it was an interesting matchup. In China, we have the full CRC teams, which I think everyone on the mania community should know that CRC is actually a very scary community amongst other players. We have Exet, Satori, Sunny, Casium, Nex, and Lucifer, and also Venezuela, which also knows Slash to be presented on the community. Uses Nekopan, Shiz, Edvo, Doryoko, and Cerelac. Which I think in terms of matchup, they would have probably a little bit of a uphill battle, I suppose, especially for Venezuela, since they would have to verse with these 6 players that are very scary in its own right, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. Venezuela, being a very strong team, just China, a lot of these players are really, really top level in accuracy. And so early on in this round of 32 pool, I really think China has that upper hand. So Venezuela's going to have to kind of wrangle these picks from them.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think in terms of qualifier scores, China, for me personally, I think surprisingly China has like very high support level, since they are very strong in like the physical capabilities as a team, like for example stage 7 and 8, and also very strong as well in its V side. So it can be pretty scary as well if you want to have to fight SB with SB for like against China, but also Venezuela as well is very strong at the physical as well. So maybe they would have a fighting chance against China in this regard, especially on like early game stuffs, which are probably not the most worrying thing in terms of how comboing does work in a like round of 32 pool. So it's probably an equal fighting if we're gonna talk with accuracy.
Yeah, that comboing is very important here. Last couple of matches, I know we've seen players drop combo a lot. Round of 32 usually won't give too many people too many problems, but this Venezuela team, with their physicality, should be able to handle these pools no problem. It just comes down to nerves, being able to show up and perform against such a crazy good team.
Absolutely, tournament nerves are really a thing for every tournament so far. It's especially like with other Osmos. it's really what decides the match.
For sure, yeah. And as a player myself, I've had that experience of trying to get over nerves. Obviously, not at this level. I mean, these players are, on a team of 6 on the biggest stage that Mania has. So this is really like where you get to show off your skills, like what you've been practicing.
Yeah, I did as well for like as an ex-tournament player myself, which for some in some circumstances there are really strong opponents, you would tend to like worry yourself to be able to perform at your best, and I think Venezuela might have the same thing that we have already experienced.
Yeah, performing at your best. Yeah, hopefully these players are warmed up and ready to go. Seems like we got pretty much everyone in the lobby.
Yeah, client setup, which I think most players are at the lobby, it looks like. Maybe missing one player from Venezuela,
yeah. Yep, we'll hop into rolls here as soon as Venezuela's ready.
Rolls always has the fun touch in every match.
Yeah. Yeah, I already saw a 100 roll
Oh,
this
ooh.
time. Low 15 there from China.
Worryingly low, but Venezuela has like 85% chance to win that.
There are numbers lower than 15, but not a lot of them.
Just don't roll 1 to 15. Oh, there you go.
There you go. The 85.
That adds to 100. So yeah, there you go.
Very
I think I
clean
might
roll.
have. I might have guessed the 85 myself because it's 85%. But yeah, you know, same number.
Commentator's blessing.
There we go. China is banning Diamond. Okay. I think this is the. I would say China would be banning either Gaspard or Ruins, but I'm not sure since. It can be anything. It can be anything.
Yeah, and they go for that Ruins ban.
Yeah.
Me and Mifo were kind of brainstorming this a bit too, and definitely I would agree with a Gaspard ban from China. Not that they particularly would lose on that map, it's just, you know, those ones that don't rely on that consistency and, you know, this low level accuracy that China is so good at. And that like stamina too, you know, those higher note counts. It's when it starts to get shorter and less consistency based, Venezuela can maybe try to steal some points from them. So I agree with the Runes ban as well. It's one of those, like, you have to learn it, and China might have just been focusing on, you know, going through the rice, going through the hybrids.
Venezuela will be banning my charts because they are Dooku. I thought like before the stream I was talking about a ban from Venezuela. It might be either Toad Street because I think it's a little bit on the lower side of performance, but I think the other LN ban is also fair. Yeah, China is also very strict with the LN releases, and they're gonna be picking Iterated as their first pick.
Yeah, Iterated, definitely think I have China favored on this. Only about 2 minutes, but I think both teams can definitely handle this. It'll just come down to that MA.
It's definitely like one of the better picks that Venezuela can have. I was like almost thinking that if you want to go like for the more riskier rice picks, either Gaspard or Diamante would be the ones, but this one is also fair since they are also very strong in consistency.
Yeah. You want, you know, that weird stuff that China might not be able to handle. Venezuela definitely, I agree. We just need to see them picking those weird maps, trying out new stuff, experimenting, kind of testing the waters with China to see what they're capable of.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Although I would say Iterated in itself is also really tricky with some of the some of the jump streams, and it could be one of those things that might potentially choke for both of these teams. But if Venezuela was able to practice this really well, and I think it would probably cause no problem.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully, I'm hoping to see full FCs from both teams, because I know they're capable of it. But obviously, nerves can be a factor, and just, you know, maybe not being able to perform to the top level. So we'll just have to just see what these players pull out on this map.
Yeah, seems. I think the lobby should be almost at the ready once we get the ball going.
Taking a little bit to start up this first map here, but I think we're finally getting on the road.
Also, thinking about the next pick that they China will go. What would you predict on China's first pick at the situation?
I would say probably either a Rice 1 or Rice 3. You know, words I never said. I think China can get some insane scores on. Probably Hybrid 1 or the LN bias, maybe.
Oh, it was 7. Yeah, I think it's one of the most LN bias in the hybrid.
Yeah, I'm thinking. We'll have to see what China's comfortable on, because again, I'm not fully knowledgeable on what China is good or not good at. But I think they're a mostly balanced team from what I've seen and what I've heard. So I think hybrids could be good.
I think at the point they would just probably pick anything, just in regards to like in their versatility, they could just go with probably the hybrids in that case. In which you probably might be right about 7, but we'll see.
Yeah, honestly, in this matchup, I feel like China could go with most things. I want to see what happens on this rice pick in particular to kind of see what Venezuela's capable of.
Since we have a little bit of a desync, but
yeah.
shouldn't be getting to go once there. We got some little bit thing going on. Oh,
yeah, funny client moments.
Still going. Oh, there we go.
Nice. We'll just wait for these lags.
Yeah, the fake misses that you will see probably will not last long.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit concerned because. Oh, there we go. No, I think not yet.
Real misses, Shies.
As XZ is a bit lower, I'm not sure if that's the lag or something because.
I think Shies wasn't lagging when he missed, so that might have been one real miss, but I don't think the first one was real.
Oh, no, okay. They're back.
Yeah.
They're back to 99.8. There you go.
Cool. Yeah, China holding those 99.8s. Venezuela definitely lacking a bit in the act department, like we were predicting, and Shies kind of just biffing that whole stream there.
Yeah, Shies that did completely bomb on that one measure, which is gonna cost the score a lot there for Venezuela.
Yeah, those misses mid on, just as one player missing, it's gonna cost you so many points. If China's holding this accuracy consistently, then there's not really much Venezuela can do themselves to get back into it. They just need to rely on China missing.
Yeah, I think at this point, which is around gap, it's very unlikely considering how China has 99.8 plus, which are very consistent in its own right.
Yeah, and China as a team, like all three of those players being pretty close together in accuracies too, like having a team that's that, consistent and matched in accuracy, you're not relying on one player to pop off.
Oh, yeah, there's a drop on from KCM, but it's like very too late.
Really tough first point there from Shies, but China only one. So yeah, that was a miss in the beginning from KCM. Yeah. Wow.
Well, that was like the ending miss, I think, from KCM, which I saw. It's just it's a very rough breakpoint too, and it's been like Venezuela's pick, so China will just maybe go for hybrids, which is probably 7.
I mean, China only missing 20,000 points in total on that. I could definitely see a hybrid pick, perhaps, if they're wanting to maybe test out the more Ellen heavy stuff. But we'll see. I think China's feeling good, so they could really kind of pick anything at this point.
So we got like 7, which is like the hybrid, and if they're really adventurous, they can just go with the worst I never said. In terms of like stream base pick.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, words I never said are Axel Grinder. I think Axel Grinder's probably just a free point for China. Minus maybe chokes, but
Axel Grinder is like very, very consistent at the chart. Like in terms of structure, it's like nothing else going on except for just jump swing non-stop.
Yeah, which I think China can handle and score really, really well on.
So gonna be waiting for China to pick.
Yeah.
So in terms of like if Venezuela has been picking iterated, I'm kind of unsure they would like picking like try to pick like any other picks that are not really consistent. So I think Axel Grinder is out of the question.
Yeah. Yeah, Venezuela doesn't want to touch that. Yeah, and I mean, brainstorming for Venezuela, obviously, kind of being a little bit outmatched in accuracy.
Right,
Yeah,
very
China
good.
picking Axel Grinder. Like I said, if there were protects in this tournament, then I'm sure China would have probably protected Axel Grinder in this match. I think Venezuela, for their next point, it's all about just mixing it up, dipping into that hybrid, maybe trying out to the stream. Even if they're maybe not comfortable on it, you have to try something different.
Yeah, they will. They would try.
Yeah, I want to see how China fares on this. The iterated score.
Oh, I think we're looking at Goyoku in the Venezuelan side. Just not in the proper spot yet.
Yeah, they're switching around.
This song is actually like legitimately a banger. I didn't used to say that much in like in terms of like song that I would like, but this is legitimately a banger.
Yeah, Alex Grinder.
Alex Grinder.
Yeah, not quite my speed, but I definitely vibe with it. I think on 1.1 rate, honestly, it probably sounds worse on no rate, but I can vibe with it for sure.
So I think KCM will be replaced by Lucifer, it seems like.
Probably. It seems like what's happening, since they were saying that he wasn't in the server, that they weren't in the server. Yep.
There we go.
We just need Venezuela's player to get in the right slot or join the lobby.
And yeah, Doyaku is on the proper spot, so I think they should be ready to go once they are ready.
Sure.
Click that.
Yeah. In terms of bangers, I think in this pool, I have to give my vote to Words I Never Said.
Oh yeah, that one's also great. That's a great.
I remember
as a song choice.
I remember playing an index file of that back in 2018 when I first started playing the game.
Oh, right.
So I might also just be a little biased, but I like the song.
No. I mean, I think a lot of people would probably agree to that. So I'm as well. So you're not alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, taking a little bit of a long time.
Yeah, I think XZ is not in the lobby again.
Yeah, missing a China player now. DPM problems.
Yeah, we get to hear the second Alex Grinder.
Alex Grinder.
Alex Grinder.
Alex from Minecraft.
Nice. And there we go. We got
Okay.
XZ back.
Hopefully we can finally play the game now.
Are we able to play the game now? Is it ready?
Readying up. Yep. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
5.
There's 5. We got 2 seconds remaining. There we go. So we have I think not about the same. They have like 1 player replacement for each side. So.
Yeah, Lucifer and Doriku. Each. Yeah, because replacing Shies from Venezuela.
Very strong start from Lucifer. Oh, yeah, that's 100%
Boom.
ready.
Yeah, Yusus had a 1 mil for a bit too. But getting into the jump stream, both teams actually kind of going back and forth here. Yusus holding really, really good accuracy right now. Only beaten by Lucifer.
Yeah, just by a very slim margin. Yeah, it's just a couple, just one or two no difference.
Wow, these error bars looking pretty clean right now. It's just Doryaku slacking a little bit. Edvo, I think, dropping a bit of accuracy there as well. Just giving the edge to China.
Yeah, it didn't seem to drop 200 much. It's just a lot of
Just a lot of perfects. Same from Lucifer and Yissus there, dropping back into that low 99.9 range.
They would still be fighting for getting the difference back, but it takes about 0.2% difference right now. It's kind of tough hill to climb unless someone misses.
Yeah, and I mean Lucifer holding that great act, and even their next two player, you know, XZ and Sunny, both holding basically identical accuracies. This China team stays really consistent together. Like their accuracies are always really close to each other on these Rice picks. Seems like they're all really, really talented in their own right at these accuracy picks early on.
Yeah, it's like grinding towards China. The accuracies are a little bit far apart right now. So Yoku and Edvo basically the same accuracy, and none of them like are above like 99.7 except for Yissus, I guess. But Lucifer is also beating that.
Yeah, so this is definitely a very, very uphill battle here from Venezuela in this last like 20 seconds-ish.
They have been like the exact same accuracy from the very beginning.
Yeah, really. Venezuela's gonna need a drop from China, and just nothing else. Even probably need more than one. I don't think much can change in this last little stream section here.
Yeah, there's only the last two measures, and even a miss would probably be a little bit too late.
Yeah, seems like China's gonna take this pretty convincingly here. Only missing about 12,000 points in total. 997 from Lucifer, really, really impressive. I mean, Yissus almost having that 997.
Yeah.
Wow, Lucifer did drop a great. Yeah, two players from China missing out on that V1SS.
Yeah, all in all are very solid scores. Like all of these 6 players.
Yeah, 99.9 with a great drop is really good.
Wow, they're really going for disconnect.
Yeah.
Going for the other opposite side of the coin.
I get it. Venezuela needs to just pick the weird stuff. They just need to, you know, try something new out. I like this pick. I would have liked this or probably Toadstream. Or just a hybrid, I guess. Going for 7, maybe. I think if they wanted to go for a hybrid, I think they would pick 7. But I do like the SV pick from Venezuela.
Yeah, I think this is one of the best picks of Venezuela. Yeah. You can't win under consistency, then you would try to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Just pick a little bit on the SV.
Yeah, I think Venezuela wins this if China didn't practice. Otherwise, China's accuracy, and specifically like SV skill, is kind of next level, so...
Yeah.
Normally, I would say this is a really bad pick, but they have to try something, so... Might as well go for the SV.
Yeah, I think aside from that, only one is C, which already you see ruined banned by China. Yeah. The other picks are left, which are hybrids. I don't think they would probably see Toadstream. They banned Harajuku. The other 2 hybrids, like Pandora, Destroy the Happy End.
Yeah.
Could be viable, but it's hard to judge.
I think Destroy could be an interesting pick from China if they want to go that hybrid route. Otherwise, I doubt they'll deviate from that Rice.
Oh yeah, we've seen Tori for China. I think it's also comes as no surprise. Tori has been playing for like most of the hybrids and SVs throughout the entire tournament.
Yeah, that versatile player on those hybrid LN and SV picks.
we got the start 5. We're getting this quicker, so that's good.
Yeah. Hurrying up a bit, I think Yusuf was having internet problems. It seems like everyone's getting it at the same time this time, actually. No jinxes, hopefully. Yusuf and Lucifer.
Hey, hopefully. I like how the starting is just like merely 2.9.
Yeah. There we go, yep, everyone at the same time. Nice.
Oh, Sarlacc has a bit of a rocky start with the 98 in the intro.
Yeah, the intro's really rough. Just no SV with the weird burst stream. With the low combo count, though, it really isn't that big of a get to their points. Yeah, big drop there from Sarlacc.
Yeah, 200. You wouldn't really need want to see 200 in just low note countable charge.
Yeah, Sarlacc and Satori opting to not ghost tap those. Interesting choice.
Seems to be picking back up, but at the same time, China has all eclipsing the 8.6 plus.
Yeah, even with the little bit of a mix-up from Lucifer in the beginning, China's holding. Like, China does this so well, where they're just, you know, consistent with each other. Like, they stay within kind of the same score ranges of each other, and
the trap SB should be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, they hold everything. So hopefully we don't see a drop from them, because otherwise they should definitely close us out.
Nope, Sarlacc did drop her. Yeah.
That's tough.
Slow gem. That's 200 for Red Bull.
Wow, Yis is hitting that almost, or dropping only like 2 perfects there on that slowdown. Really impressive score he's got going on there.
Yeah, score difference did take a hit for Venezuela, which is like around 50 difference. So it's really hard to come back from that.
Yep. I think Yis might take the MVP on this pick. But China definitely pretty far ahead here. So I doubt anything will change. Yep. There we go.
Yeah,
closing
there you
out.
go.
293K. Yeah, wow.
These are very solid scores all around. Just like 54 and 86,
54
85,
perfects is really good.
Lucifer with 59, but have a hiccups on the 200 count.
Yeah, and crazy score from China's team, but like Yissus with that 54, and I mean, Lucifer with 59 perfects. Those ratios are absolutely insane on this. Jeez.
Yeah, those are like already like the SC picks. There's only how like one Olympic, all hybrid, everything else already. So like, they have tough choices.
Definitely. Yeah, I don't really know what these teams are going to be picking for these last couple points. I mean, China's kind of shown up on everything so far pretty convincingly. We'll maybe see 7 get picked, but I mean, China would most likely have the upper hand on that as well, so I don't know if Venezuela has any outs here.
So I think we'll be seeing China picking swords, I never said this one. For this pick, I guess.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I think China wants to stick to that rice just because they know they're up on that. Yeah, they have that nice momentum going into it.
Yeah.
Waiting for the players to say something. Yeah, I think
random pick.
Ref is probably gonna random pick it. I don't know what they're.
Oh, there he got 7.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. There's total speed. Kind of a little bit too late, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, rip. Got 7. Yes.
Yeah, they kind of just didn't say anything. So
They didn't take it in time. So
Fair
we
call
got
from the
7
ref.
going on.
So we got 7. Not that China loses this. I think they still have the upper hand, but I think Venezuela probably would have picked this, in my opinion, if it was their pick. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, no, the KTM is not from Venezuela.
Wait, what happened? Oh, he's on the. Okay, they just need to swap him around. Well, they got 4 players in the lobby. All right, team swap. KCM's going to Venezuela.
Seems also Venezuela also missing a player to be back on the server.
Isn't in the server, yeah.
Oh, that's a kick. Yeah, okay. That's a nice boot. So we got
Bad connection. Okay. Yeah, a bit of a funny lobby situation we have going on here. Hopefully they get Shizen if that's the 3rd that they're looking for. Then we can get this on the road. Hey, there we go.
There you go. That was very fast.
I agree.
I agree.
Perfect. Yep. No problem so far.
No problem.
No problem.
If anyone says there's a problem, then they're wrong. They're so
lying.
wrong.
Okay. And they're switching out Satori?
No, no, I don't. Oh, okay. Switching out
Okay.
Satori. These lobbies are wild.
They're switching out Satori for a hybrid, though. I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
Satori should play this.
Yeah, I think that's also an interesting to note. Which this is a bit of an interesting one.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're just getting their players that play or that don't play as much, you know, some experience, which is fair. I mean, they're up 3; they have this momentum going in. It makes sense to maybe get some players that haven't played as much in on some picks. They're feeling comfortable, you know. What is happening?
Satori's still on here? Question mark.
Okay, what?
Man, this lobby is they're treating themselves as they were like there's like an imposter among them.
Yeah, there's a little bit of trolling happening.
Okay, there you go.
Damn. And the 68-year-old, that's tough. That's like some bad karma going into this.
I like how 7 loops like 3 times already. I've been counting. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I've been counting.
Jeez. Okay, players, ready up.
Alright.
We got this. We can finish this match.
Do we got this? Do we got this? No.
This match ain't it. Oh, Shine's ready.
There's one more needs to ready. There we go. Maybe.
Come on. I want to see some gaming. I want to see them play some video games.
Oh, calling names. I'm not sure, but
Oh my god.
should be.
No, it's looping again.
7 number 4. Oh, there we go. We're gonna see it.
Thank
We're gonna
God. Bless
It's very-
Boncho.
Yeah. Also, good cultural background, Josh. So, let's see. We got Shift Guy for switching for Venezuelan side, and also Case him to play as well.
Yeah, Shiz hopped in for the first pick for Venezuela, but had a really rough showing.
Oh, okay. Already rush showing. There you go.
Yeah.
So we're picking the first drop already.
Seems like Shiz is more hybrid on, or more comfortable on that hybrid and the slower stuff. And as I say that,
Oh wow.
dropping, so now 2 drops from Venezuela.
Not good. Not good.
It's early on, so the combo isn't going to matter as much. You know, if it's past that 400 combo mark, then you'll lose a bit more points. But I mean, it's not you know the last nail in the coffin for Venezuela here.
Also,
But-
yeah.
KCM.
99.96.
Yeah, I was going
Alright.
to mention that.
Alright.
Definitely.
You
They
do
dropped
you,
a
you
bit
do
of
you.
accuracy, but he was holding a 99.98 there for a bit. So Yeah, really impressive.
I
mean, if China still
Yeah.
holds what they've been doing, you know, the past couple picks, stays consistent with these FCs, this great accuracy, Venezuela's kind of sealed their fate on 7.
There have been like 2 draws from Venezuela. You see the score difference between 30. It's already
growing.
hard to come back from that.
Yeah. Yeah, China proving themselves to be one of the most consistent teams in this tournament here. Only dropping a couple of greats along the way.
There's the last full combo from Venezuela.
Yeah.
It's already very tough to come back. And China is looking very comfortable in this biggest two.
Yeah, China's put up extremely respectable team scores on every single pick so far. And I bet this is going to be no different here. KCM almost be able to get back up to that 99.9 this last section. Yisa's dropping a couple more times.
There we go. That's like 91,000 points. That's very good scores.
Wow, KCM. V1SS in that ratio is insane.
V1SS on this chart is like insane.
Yeah.
Not to mention like FCs as well. FCs are also very hard. They're very tricky spots to mess up.
Yeah, almost 3 990s from China. Sunny just barely not be able to get that by about 815 points.
Yeah, moving swiftly on to destroy to happy end.
Yeah, Venezuela, thankfully, picking quick here so that we can get right into it because we've had a bunch of delays with these picks. But I think we called this, or I think I said that I was going to see, or we were going to see China pick this. But also I thought Venezuela was going to pick 7, but then they got random, so it got like reversed, I guess.
This multiplayer chat is god.
Yeah, I think Satori's lagging, so they have to kick him because he can't leave. So we'll see. So,
there's been sneaky discussions going on, and Edvo is also leaving the lobby too.
yeah. Well, Venezuela just hop in, you know, some players that they think will do well in this, you know, just test whatever out. I mean, China's in match point. Venezuela would have to win 5 in a row to take this. It's always about, you know, when you're down, you always have to try something different out. So, you know, get your subs in. Let them show what they can do.
Getting Doryoku for Venezuela.
Yeah, and Doryoku and Yusus proving that they have the accuracy to at least try to compete. Shizde has been struggling a lot. Just that, I mean, that's all I can say. He's been struggling. The first pick, you know, dropping, I think it was like 27 misses, and also that last pick not being able to full combo. Granted, none of his team was either, but not having the greatest showing here for the first match for Venezuela.
Yeah, we'll see if this pick works out for them. I think it works out better in that case.
Yeah, I mean, the only other pick I could see them going for is...
already.
Yeah, it's just straight out the gate. Could be nerves. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, this anchor grace section. China actually, I mean, if Shies didn't have those drops, I think it would be a lot closer. Oh, Dory also dropping.
Yeah, those transitions are pretty cool to get through.
Yeah, going from those anchors into this, you know, denser section, I definitely understand them dropping there. China's still holding strong though with pretty person FC. He's just dropping a lot of Act 2. He was at 99.9 there for a while and competing with China's top player, but it's dropped a lot now, a little bit below KCM.
Seems like the level, like, there's about 30,000 point buffer. It's, I think the rest of the chart should be, like, it's like dense, but it's probably not enough to get China back off the lead.
Yeah, China really has to choke this to lose this lead here. KCM really proving himself to be a really talented hybrid player here. This map and 7. Showing up with incredible ratio, and I think still on a V1 SS perhaps, or 1 grade, maybe dropped in the beginning.
Yeah, they're
very impressive.
Still some bits to go, but 42,000 as opposed to 33. There's been like a lot of drops, I think, just in terms of 300 to 200 counts.
Yeah, and Shy's at the beginning there, not lending too much to the Venezuela team by dropping so much right at the beginning. But I doubt it would have mattered as much because China's accuracies are just so great right now. I mean, beating out Venezuela's second player as well.
Yeah, there's been pretty much a conclusive match as well. I think China will take this one and clean sweeps against Venezuela.
Yep. And what a clean sweep that is, too. China having really consistent scores just across the gate. I believe that was a full match FC from their entire team. I don't think any of them dropped anything.
Yeah, that is as well.
KCM did miss the V1SS, but wow, just incredible scores there. 2 990s, XZ only being 1,000 off from that. China having incredible scores early on. I'm sure whoever they're going to face up next in that round of 16 pool should really look out. This accuracy is insane.
Yeah, I think in this case where I think around 16 we're gonna ramp up the difficulty. It's very interesting to see how they perform in that. So I think as well for Venezuela. Venezuela still has one more life left in the tournament. So
definitely
they will be moving down to losers bracket, and China will be moving on to the winners round of 16.
Yeah, and I think if Venezuela can live, to those harder pools, they can definitely show more what they have. China, on the flip side, I'm not sure how their skills kind of transition, into that mid game. So it's very predictable that China's going to have great accuracy early on, but it's all about that transition, to the mid and the late game. So it's all about, how they stack up.
Yeah, we do see the brackets here, and China will be moving on to face either Chile, which is up. Yeah, or Netherlands in I think it was like a coming around 2 hours. Oh no, 5. I think it's about 5 hours
later today. Yeah.
Yeah. But then you see the upcoming matches. We have about I think a little bit about 2 hour break. I think, which is gonna be France versus Peru, and then following after we have United Kingdom versus Colombia, and then there are gonna be 3 matches that will occur in that 4 hour, which is United States versus Belgium, Brazil versus Germany, and Chile versus Netherlands will be talking.
Yeah, interesting matches. Specifically that Chile versus Netherlands one. I know Netherlands is really talented in LN. I think Chile, I mean, obviously having Muka going to just pop off on every single pick. So we'll have to see how Netherlands answers to that. I mean, USA versus Belgium and Brazil versus Germany. It's going to be interesting. I think, obviously, I mean, the higher seeds are going to be favored in those. And obviously in that Great Britain match as well. Great Britain's going to be favored being the higher seed. So we'll just have to see how those matches turn out there.
Yeah, well, we got, I think, we have like about 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is quite a lengthy break, I would say. We're still going to be, I think, cutting the stream, which is, will be coming back in like 17 UTC, which is that match, which is France versus Peru. And yeah, that's all I can say. Do you have any other things to say before I think we conclude this block, I guess?
Yep, not much to add from me here. Great showing here from China and Venezuela. China being consistent, something that you love to see in a tournament. Venezuela falling behind, but I definitely see a lot of promise in their game. So I'm excited to see how Venezuela does in this round of 16 pool. And other than that, I mean, thank you guys for showing out, watching this match. I hope you guys show up again in an hour and 15 minutes to when that France match is happening. So definitely watch these great matches that are coming up, guys. A lot more to happen.
Yeah, for sure. We have about 2 hour break, and we'll be seeing you guys in the next 2 hours, and we'll be signing off. And see you. Stay tuned.
See you guys.